Trinity Rescue Kit, or TRK, is a free live Linux distribution with a focus on recovery and repair of Microsoft Windows systems. It has an easy-to-use text menu interface. Trinity Rescue Kit can be installed from CD/DVD, USB drive, or over the network using Pixie. There are a ton of great tools included in the Trinity Rescue Kit. We are only going to cover resetting Windows passwords with the WinPass tool. Trinity Rescue Kit contains 5 different antivirus programs, NTFS write support, WinClean, computer cloning, a backup utility, Samba file server, deleted files recovery, recovery of lost partitions, and 2 rootkit detection utilities. I will cover some of these in future tutorials. Let's download Trinity Rescue Kit and then use UNetbootin to turn it into a bootable USB drive. Open a web browser like Internet Explorer. In the address bar, enter trinityhome.org and press enter. The Trinity Rescue Kit homepage will open. Click on the download link. Scroll down. Under the Trinity Rescue Kit 3.4 ISO format, click one of the download links for the current build. On the download information bar, click the down arrow button to the right of the Save button, and then select Save As. The download does not contain an installer, it is just an executable. We will save it directly to the desktop, where we will run it from. On the Save As window, browse for a location to save the file, and then click Save. While the Trinity Rescue Kit is downloading, let's download UNetbootin. We'll open a new browser tab up. In the address bar, we'll enter unetbootin.sourceforge.net and press enter. On the UNetbootin homepage, click the Download for Windows button. On the download information bar, click the down arrow button to the right of the Save button and select Save As. On the Save As window that opens, select the desktop and then change the name to unetbootin.exe. Make sure you leave the .exe at the end of it or it won't work, and then click the Save button. It's best to format the USB drive before running UNetbootin. It won't format the drive, it will just dump the files on top of what is already there. Click the Windows Start button, and then Computer. Under Devices with Removable Storage, find the USB drive you want to use. Warning here, make sure that you have selected the correct drive. If you select wrong, you could delete wanted information. In this case, the E drive is my USB drive. Right-click, select Format. The Format Removable Disk window will open. Make sure FAT32 is selected for the file system. Ensure that Quick Format is selected. If it is unselected, it will perform a full format, which will take much longer. Full formats are good for old drives that have been used heavily. Click the Start button. You will get a warning telling you that you are about to erase all of the data on the disk. Click the OK button. Once complete, click the OK button. Click the Close button to close out the format window. Let's start UNetbootin for the first time and create our bootable Trinity Rescue Kit USB drive. Find the unetbootin.exe file that we saved to the desktop and double-click it. On the Open File Security Warning window that opens, click to deselect Always Ask Before Opening This File and click the Run button. This will make it so that the application opens directly in the future. On the UNetbootin application window, click to select the Disk Image Radio button. We downloaded the Trinity Rescue Kit ISO, so leave ISO selected for the disk image type. Click the Select Disk Image File button. On the Open Disk Image File window, Browse for and select the Trinity Rescue Kit file we downloaded at the beginning. And then click the Open button. Make sure that the download is finished before you proceed with this tutorial. Make sure that USB drive is selected for the type, and that the correct drive letter is selected if you have more than one. Once everything is set correctly, click the OK button to create the USB drive. It should take less than 5 minutes to create the USB drive. When the setup is complete, click the Exit button. Let's boot the computer to the Trinity Rescue Kit on the USB drive and reset our Windows password. Place the USB drive in your computer, turn on the computer and enter the system BIOS. When you first turn on the computer and you see the text portion of Startup before Windows starts loading, you can enter the BIOS, usually by pressing F1, F2, or Delete. It will show on screen what key is used to enter the BIOS. Once in the BIOS, you need to find where to set the boot device order. You need to change the order of the devices in the boot list so that the USB drive comes before the CD/DVD drive and before the hard drives. This is different for every computer, but shouldn't be too difficult to find. I will be using a virtual Windows 7 installation on a VirtualBox virtual machine. Click Enter to select the default, or just wait for it to time out and auto-load. On the Trinity Rescue Kit Easy menu, select Windows Password Resetting and press Enter. Select Interactive WinPass. It will scan your hard drive and show any Windows installations on the disk. You will likely just have one listed. To select the default, press Enter. In the Loaded Hives menu, press Enter to select the default option of 1 to select Edit User Data and Passwords. It will then list the Windows user accounts on the selected Windows installation. Here we can see our built-in accounts like Administrator and Guest. But there are also my 2 used user accounts, Jag Tutorials and Jag Tutorials 2. Under the lock column, it shows dis/lock if there is a password on the account. And if it shows blank, there is no password. Jag Tutorials has dislock listed and has a password. Jag Tutorials 2 has blank listed and does not contain a password. The admin column shows an admin in it if the account has administrative rights, and is blank if it doesn't. Enter the name of the user whose password you want to reset. I will enter Jag Tutorials and press Enter. On the User Edit menu, select Clear Blank User Password by entering 1 and press Enter. If it succeeds, you will see Password Cleared. We must back out of this menu to apply the changes. If we stop here, the password will not reset. Enter an exclamation point and press Enter. On the Loaded Hives menu, type in Quit and press Enter. Press any key to continue. Now shut down the computer, remove the USB drive, and restart to Windows. If you like, you can enter the BIOS and set the hard drive back to the first boot device. Windows should now load directly to the desktop. Let's try Jag Tutorials. And there we go. It bypasses the password, returns it to blank, and allows you to log in. You should now have the necessary knowledge to download the Trinity Rescue Kit, create a bootable USB drive with UNetBoot, and reset a Windows password with it.